dear viewers, welcome back to the channel. This is a retro playthrough episode 8, part 3 of Legend of Kyrandia book 2 Hand of Fate playthrough. So in the previous episode we managed to get to Volcania. We wanted to retrieve one of the anchors.
I've got to get up to the wheels.
But we've been told that we have to go to the wheels of fate that are up the way in the mountain. So that's what we're gonna need to do in this part. Now, a quick disclaimer, I have already completed the game once in this playthrough, but I forgot to record it. Well, long story short, I don't have a recording, so I have to do that again. So that's why I know exactly what needs to be done.
All these cute little
And I know
delays
exactly
are driving
each
me
single
nuts.
step. To be honest with you, in the previous playthrough, I remember everything correctly anyway. The only thing I forgot was what's the order of the potions that I'm gonna come to later. Now I remember it very well. So yeah, I'm doing it the second time and I still enjoy it. So I that's not a problem for me. So hopefully you enjoy it as well.
I've got to get up to the
And hopefully
wheels.
you're gonna leave a like underneath this video and subscribe to the channel, because that really helps me and motivates me to make more of this type of videos. So let's just sit down, listen up, and enjoy this journey to the wheels of fate. Right, so first thing we need to do is remove those trees from our way.
All these cute little delays are driving me nuts.
Let's get a bottle
Another flask.
from here.
Did you
and
guys drop this pine cone?
You can have it. We'll make more.
pine cone? They are very
Excuse
scared.
me. Can you give me some directions?
Yikes! Are you the new lumberjack?
What?
They think that we are a new lumberjack. No, we're not. All right, let's go to the left. Can't do anything here.
At
I don't know.
last, a real road.
Fortunately, the road left is blocked by this knight. No good reason, really. He just stands there and he thinks he owns the place. But don't worry, we
What
have
a gentleman.
special potion for him. So what potion we need is a snowman regular. We need snow, charcoal and moss. Snow is from here.
Moss.
There's moss, and there's more moss that you
more
need to pick
moss.
up. And we got rolling stone. This rolling stone will be important for later on. And twigs. So snows go in, moss goes in, and we need charcoal. One more thing in here inside
walnut.
is a walnut. We need that as well because we're gonna need to give that to someone later on.
Nervous trees in the highway helper. Nice world.
And in a way to create charcoal,
Flint.
as you can see, there's a flint. So if we put
Maybe
this
I could
flint
start
here,
a fire with this flint rock.
maybe we should start
I
a
hope
fire
this
with those trees.
works.
That will help us. Right, we got ourselves some charcoal.
Aha! Charcoal.
Charcoal can be dropped in. And now we got a snowman. Right, let's go left.
Maybe this twerp will listen to reason. Wouldn't that be a welcome change?
And use snowman against the knight.
That does it. I'm going to go work somewhere I'm appreciated.
He did not like that. Okay.
Must be union gardeners up here.
Just checking if there is one more.
Is that foot some sort of
Not that we can
livestock?
get
I
other
don't
lettuce.
believe I'll eat any milk products here, thank you. An acorn.
Oh, we got an acorn. So we got pine cone, walnut, and an acorn. Okay, so now, if you hadn't played this game before, I wonder how you will come up with this. But what you have to do is take the alchemist magnet and turn the statue.
What does
into
this
gold.
box have to do
And
with that statue?
spawns a box. There's not really a reason for it to happen, but there you go.
A magic drum.
Good
A
jump.
Frank Club Packy special.
And we're gonna need that in a second. Another thing that we can find here
One jack.
is a jack, and jack can be used to help these guys to grab this food. Now we don't need to do that, but we will do just because you can hear a bit of a background story. There you go.
Thanks for the help.
He is rather slippery.
What the heck is that? A wild foot or what?
This is the foot of Balram, an ancient and evil wizard that lived in a galaxy far, far away. He perpetrated one hideous crime after another, until finally the forces of justice banded together and launched an astrobomb that blew Balram and his evil planet to bits.
After centuries of drifting in space, Balram's parts have begun to land. We have one of the feet here, and have reports that his nose landed in Miltonia.
By themselves, these parts aren't actually too dangerous.
What we really have to watch out for is his left hand.
Uh-oh. Oh, his
That
left
vile
hand.
appendage will certainly head for the wheels of fate and try to erase some innocent realm in order to provide Balram with a suitable void in which to reassemble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. So that gives us quite good background story of what the hand is
At
and
last, a real road.
what it wants to do.
I'd like to be able to get past these trees.
Now we can go past these trees with using this toy drum. This will
I'll put this on the
relax
stump.
them.
Maybe this will loosen them up.
Yeah, they start dancing. They're all happy. Okay,
Excellent. This tram will work out nicely.
so we need to get up the mountain. Fortunately, when we want to get in, the squirrel
Hey, I wanted to ride the tram.
stops working.
Sorry, today is long lunch day.
So,
Please, I have to get up to the top.
Sorry, I have to take my
so
break.
here's a bribe.
Yuck! I hate walnuts. Acorns? Yuck! I hate these. Cool, payday! See ya!
And the thing is,
But
it doesn't
how
really
can I
matter
use
the
the
order you're
tram?
gonna give it to them, because he's gonna say the same thing no matter the order. He'll say yak on the first thing you give him, so it doesn't really matter what you give him first. Right, we have a rolling
Maybe
stone.
I could just climb up the cable.
Now we can use to
I sure hope this works.
provide the motion. There you go. I love those eyes here on the in the cauldron.
Ouch! You'll pay for this. I'll teach you to toy with my trust.
Some good fighting from Marco there. Fortunately, he loses. At least for now.
Marco! I hope he's okay. What has that hand done to the tram? I guess I'll have to climb the rest of the way.
This screen looks very picturesque. Lovely mountains, snow.
It's too cold up here for this outfit. Wish I'd brought my skis. I lost everything climbing that cable.
This outfit is pretty cool, I like it. And that's what I like about this part, that it gives you the items that you need for this specific part of the game, so you don't need to worry about bringing anything from previous few screens ago. As if you still need it, you will have them here in your items, or you'll be able to find them somewhere amongst the screens that we are here. So that's why I really like this book 2, comparing to book 1, where you could have soft locked yourself easily out of the game.
I'd better get there soon.
Right, what we need is this feather duster. We also need a broom. Because we need to
This looks like the way to the wheels.
climb up, but we don't have any gear. A gear can be found here,
Excellent. I should be able to get some climbing gear
but
here.
those guys not allow us to take them.
Hey, that's our equipment. Hey, that's our equipment. Hey, that's our.
Could I borrow that rope?
Them's men's supplies, darling.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bottle. We're also gonna take one of those cannonballs. I'm gonna turn this cannonball gold, because we're gonna need to make a potion. And we also need
Is that a unimoose? Is that a unimoose?
a mask.
What is this stuff?
There you go. And the one potion we need is this one, Snowman Costume Spell. Snow, Mask, Feathers, Sugar. So, mask and feathers we have. Feather, mask. We need snow, which is plenty of it. And we need sugar. So this sugar here that this baby has. But he's not gonna give it to
What a
us.
drooler.
But if we get this gold cannonball to his mom, she's gonna turn around and
What
we
a
can
sucker.
take a lollipop from the baby. There you go, with our yellow potion. We can drink it now, which turns us into a sort of a yeti. But then the real yeti appears. I really like this Yeti's bachelor pad. Crystal ball, jacuzzi, everything.
This doesn't look too good.
Okay, we pretty much need to create the same potion that we had previously, because if we try to leave,
Too bad I can't reach it.
we won't be able to, because of the Yeti. So we got this cologne, we got this sweets, we got feathers. So this cologne asks as a it's like a mask for this recipe. So we're making the same recipe as before: snow, mask, feathers, sugar. So all we need is a bottle.
Now this could come in handy.
A bottle can be found here, because if you
Aha! I know I can climb out of here.
and to be able to climb
That
Gonna
icicle is
need-
out of reach.
icicles, and I think you need to try it once. You need to try living once, because the next action won't happen until we try. So we try to leave.
What?
And he brings us back, which is not great. So we create a potion. Same potion we had before. But now, there you go, the guys are coming. They're hunting for Yeti. And we just need to wait for them to calm down. Or we can leave the screen, come back, they should be down here. Now they're not gonna exactly help us straight away.
You two are big, brave hunters, aren't you?
Yeah, we're crafty woodsmen, all right.
But if we turn them into Yetis, the Yeti will leave us alone, hopefully.
We don't need any help from you.
I wasn't offering any.
There you go. So he leaves
There
us alone.
has to be a way out of here.
And now we can use the icicles and move on. It's funny how this game took me so long to complete as a kid, and as an adult I breezed through it, knowing
Time to give Fawn another call.
everything about it, remembering everything about it. So weird.
Fawn? Fawn, how is Kyrandia doing?
Big trouble! Everything is disappearing now.
Uh-oh. Hang on, Fawn. I'm almost up to the wheels now. I sure hope this plan works. It's all we've got.
Hurry!
Oh, this must be the building that houses the famous Rainbow Room.
It's funny because I didn't play this game for about at least 10 or 15 years. So I shouldn't remember everything, but I strangely do. The only part I didn't remember that well
Uh-oh. The rainbow machine looks broken.
is this one. Like, I know I need to create potions, but I couldn't remember the order. So I was experimenting yesterday which order it goes, and I finally figured it out.
I'll
at
bet the
very end.
hand broke this machine too.
But it took a while. So basically we need to create potions, different color potions, and put them into these 7 jars. And there's a specific order that they have to be. When I was a kid, I remember this took me so long. It was almost unbelievable how long it took. All right,
Why
so
do you have to pick on
the
Kyrandia?
first one is red, and this shoes flying potion makes a red potion. Hot air feather snipe and red leather. So we just need to use the shelf, red leather. What was it? Hot air. Okay. Hot air. And the feather, I think it's this one. There you go. That makes red. And we put red here. Now we need the orange one, and that will be the sandwich spell. Also, you can't take anything out of this room. Everything has to stay in this room.
I'll bet the hand broke this machine too.
And I remember as a kid, it took me so long to do this because I was keep leaving the room, I was keep coming back. I was looking for some clues on what order it should be and stuff like that. Oh god. Alright, the sandwich spell, which is here. Mustard, ground wheat, lettuce and cheese. So cheese. We need sweet and sour sauce. Ground grain. Lettuce. And we need to make mustard. So what I'm looking for is this vinaigrette. No, sorry. Oh, there's already sweet and sour sauce. Oh. I was actually looking for radish to make the mustard. No, wait. We have sweet and sour.
Why do you have to pick
Oh,
on
I've got a vinaigrette.
Kyrandia?
We need... Yeah, we still need radish. So there's radish here, but we need grounded one. There you go. And we need to put vinegar on top of it. And there I got mustard.
If I fill a flask, will there be a sandwich in it?
No,
I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore.
we don't
I
need
guess
those
I don't need
things.
that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore.
There you go. And we got orange. Now to yellow. So we just need that snowman costume spell that we just did. So let's flash this. And for that we need feathers. Sweet snow. And mask. Mask was there actually. There you go. That's yellow. Next one is green. So that was a swamp snake potion. So we need swamp snake. Yo. Windy wolf, smell of eggs, onion, lizard tears, toads, tool, and hot water. Okay. So hot water is here, but let's just leave it there for now. Was it an onion we need? Yeah. So we need an onion. We need this gnarly bark. Toadstool, lizard tears. These are lizard tears.
I guess I don't need that anymore.
This is a toadstool. And this is sulfur rock, which are smell of it. And hot water. Okay. Good green. Now we need a blue potion. And that was the teddy bear potion. It's fast, heart of gold, 2 black pearls. So let's just empty this. Okay. Pebbles. Heart. I'm gonna turn this into gold. And fuzz. Is that crystal fuzz? There you go. So it's blue. Now we need, and this one took me so long to figure it out when I was a kid. It's very simple, but we need an indigo. And we don't have a recipe for it, but it has only 2 ingredients, and and part of this is amethyst.
As I remember, this is one of the ingredients for an indigo potion.
There you go. So she mentions that. But she doesn't mention a second ingredient, and the second ingredient is a blueberry. There you go, and you got indigo. And I think this one took me the longest to figure out that you need that when I was a kid. And the last one is just
I'll bet the hand broke this machine
a
too.
violet, and that's a skeptic spell. There you go. Lucky horseshoe, rabbit footprint, sweet and sour sauce, lizard tears. So sweet and sour. Lucky footprint. Rabbit footprint, sorry. Lucky horseshoe. What was the last thing? Lizard tears. There you go. And that was our last potion. And that's the correct order.
Aha! Maybe I can climb up from the roof. frozen in place.
We need some
Frozen in place.
icicles.
This one came loose. This icicle might just help.
You guys can't even imagine how long it took me to create this rainbow bridge when I was a kid. And there was no solutions to look up, nothing. I had to ask a guy that helped me with my computer how to do it. He knew the solution, so that was lucky for me. Because otherwise I probably would have spent even more longer to figuring it out. Oh, there's a hand.
How dare you! I'll teach you to push me around. Whoops!
Oops, it's good I wouldn't die.
My icicle. That's it. I've had it. You don't know who you're messing with.
Now she's
Watch
full
out,
Rambo.
Mr. Hand. Now I'm mad.
It's funny. Right, let's go.
This must be it.
It is it, but unfortunately we can't go through yet because of this light beam. So we just turn
This should do the trick.
this part of this light beam to LED, and that's it.
Kyrandia.
Right, so if we go to the top, we'll see what's the problem.
And the sign on the door all tell me that the Kyrandian wheels must be in this room.
There you go.
An empty spindle. An empty aha! This is the poor little fellow that's caused all the trouble.
One of them is missing, and we need to find it.
I have heard that looks like my friend Curly.
So this is so we need to retrieve one of those cogs.
If this is the mechanics room, there must be parts in here somewhere.
By moving those plates from this right figure to the middle one and to the left one. I always started with the left one because we need a stick as well. A stick is on the left side and the cog is in the middle, and we need both of them. I always started on the left one because it was, for whatever reason, easier for me. I don't know why. For some psychological thing, probably. Right, let's start by moving this stuff over. There's probably a faster way to do it, but I always did it that way. So let's just do that. And we need that yellow one. So let's move this here, this here, this here. I'll tell you what, actually we can start with the middle one. That might be actually faster, at least in this playthrough. If you have kids, this is very simple, because if you have kids and you play with them and they're moving some blocks over, there are games, physical games that require kids to move their objects
This looks like a puzzle
in
I
a
had as a
specific
child.
order. Yeah, that's what she says.
I hope this is the right part.
There you go, we got a gear, a cog, oh, so it's a cog. And now we need to move, do the same thing but for the left one. No, wrong.
What? I've never heard of a walking stick walking around by itself.
I will get all the elements to actually finish the game.
What a strange factory. Now I need something to wedge the gear back on.
Okay,
Kyrandia is saved.
Kyrandia is saved, but are we
My
safe?
poor stick.
So you need to click on a stick twice, on the left one and then on the right one for you. And then click on the hand itself. I died a few times to figuring it out when I was a kid. I didn't know that these two were in love and they just kissed. I mean,
Ugh, how disgusting.
there's no backstory about that.
At least Kyrandia is safe now.
Sure, but I shouldn't have had to do all this in the first place.
Did I hear you say, thanks, Marco, for all your help?
Thanks, Marco, for all your help.
Please stop. You're making me blush.
Okay. I couldn't have done it without you. Happy now?
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go home.
He didn't do
I've got
anything.
2 magic parachutes hidden outside.
Sweetheart.
So this is a little outro. Thank you for playing the Hand of Fate.
Boy, that was a close call.
You said it, pal. I, for one, am never going hunting again.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're a toad.
It doesn't actually show how everything went back to normal.
Oh no, we're out of cheese.
But I like those little scenes from different places of Kyrandia that we visited. Earwax is orange. There isn't any specific outro here. There are just those scenes from different places. It's kind of similar to the first one. The first one didn't have any big outro either.
Get out of here.
The farmer is now a scarecrow. They're still fighting for a sandwich.
I'll choose.
No, you cut and I'll choose.
I still say it was derivative drivel. You still wouldn't recognize iambic pentameter if it bit you in the arse.
Right, so that was it. We rescued everyone in Kyrandia. We killed the hand, really, my left hand of this evil wizard, I guess. So yeah, did you enjoy that? I certainly did, and I still enjoy that game even after that many years. And again, I'm so surprised I still remember everything that you're supposed to do in that game, even though I haven't played it for so long. It just shows how much it stays with you when you enjoy something. Obviously much quicker than the book one and less repetitive, much easier as well. I think the everything you had to do and how you had to work the potions, everything like that was much easier comparing to the book one. It was more straightforward, obviously, and you couldn't really soft lock yourself out of the game like you could with book one. So that's why I actually like this one more than previous one. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously we're gonna play book 3 in next episodes of retro playthroughs. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it because the next one is called Malcolm's Revenge, and if you stay a little bit longer until all the credits roll, you're gonna see a little sneak peek to the next one. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment underneath this video if you enjoyed this and if you played these games before. Let me know your memories of these games. Right, I'll speak to you soon in the next video, and I'll leave you with the credits. Bye.